What's happening, my people? Episode 2 of the Serious Foul Play podcast. We are fucking back. We are back, and once again, I'm joined by the one and only Mr. Josh Kinson. Put it there, my son. It's good to have you on again, Josh. Yes, I'm good, mate, but it costs us a fortune to keep fucking getting on, so you know what I mean? So I have to pick him up, I have to buy him his bait, and that costs us a fortune, but that's the crack. Josh, since the first episode, a lot of mad shit has happened.
Has, mate.
Not just in football, around the globe. Starman, thoughts?
Get him on.
Keep a lid on it. Keep a lid on it, Kinson. Prick. Right, Starman, clown, Ibiza final boss, obviously picked up a massive win in the Misfits boxing.
Against McCann the Can.
Against McCann the Can. He's picked up a good win. I can see, to be honest, I've seen a couple of his stories actually. And the final boss, he's in the homeland at the minute. I'll say he's in Ibiza. I've actually messaged him asking if he'd like to come on the podcast. Haven't had a reply yet. So Jack, if you're watching, mate, let's get in touch, man.
Put the
Why
cocaine
not?
down and off.
Put the cocaine down and get in touch with the lads.
Right.
Right. First of all, Harry Southern says the GOAT debate. Are we doing that now at the end?
I'll see you later on me. You can go on all day with that discussion,
Aye.
you know what I mean?
That's fucking fair enough, like. That's fair enough, Josh. Right, so a lot has happened. It's out you'd like to touch on specifically. The Germans are out.
The Germans are out. Netherlands are out.
Sweden.
Aye. What a world. To be honest, I've liked this World Cup other than the times. There's been a couple of shocks in there. Cape Verde. What a game against Spain. Held it. Good game against Argentina. Shame to fight away in the extra time, but what a goal as well by that lad. Top bins.
Lionel Messi, man.
To be fair, he is the GOAT. Since we're on it now, he is the GOAT. I think he's
fucking,
the GOAT.
he is unbelievable. Listen, like I said on the last podcast, I would like to see Ronaldo win it, but fucking a Messi. He's just still, he's 30, he's what? He's 37 or something.
37.
Still going strong, man. Still going strong. And the Germans are out. Sweden are out. So we're down now to the last 16, Joshua.
Yeah, aye.
See, and I've got you out. The Canadians lost to Morocco and France beat Paraguay. I caught that match. They're a dirty lot. The Paraguayans on there.
Aye, they played the dirty tactic. They were Alawa, Mbappe. I bet he had a couple of bruises. He was probably at the doctor at the end of the game.
Yeah, the doctor, I probably was. But that France team, them forwards.
Scary team.
Elise, Doué, Dembele. That's about Turkey.
Aye, Barcola, Turkey. The
Mbappe.
Aye, midfielders mint, defence, Saliba.
They look good.
Aye.
They look strong like they do. They look very strong. So, I'm just looking at the fixtures now, and for the next round, we've got Brazil and Norway. Hell of a match.
Good game.
But I'll be tripling down, like I say.
On the Norway?
Norway, 100%. I can see Norway 3-1. Haaland brace.
To be honest, first episode I said it's the worst Brazilian team I've seen in a long time.
You did, but
I still stick by it, but they've played well. I think Casemiro's too old for the midfield, so see how it plays out against Norway, because he'll be up against Odegaard, so we'll see how it happens, but I reckon Brazil 1-0, I'm going to say.
Portugal and Spain, what a game that is.
Two of the big hitters, isn't it?
And you said, and off camera, you think that is the biggest game in the tournament so far.
I do.
That's probably a good shout.
That one there, I think everyone would think Portugal go through. Spain go through. But like I say, it's two big hitters. Anything can happen in that game.
Yeah, well, and the loser is obviously going to say the loser's gone home there, but obviously, well, that is one less heavyweight and for England to think about.
Oh, of course.
And we'll move on to that actually. Mexico and England. A lot of the stuff I'm seeing now, whether it's Twitter, whether it's TalkSport, they're all saying, and the altitude is going to fuck England.
To be honest, I get it, the altitude, but I've seen discussions about Mexico and England. England has easily got the better squad.
That's
easily the better players.
A good team and good players will find a way, no matter
Aye.
what in conditions, whether it's snowing, rain or anything. Altitude, a good team and good system and players will find a way. It's gonna, because I think I was looking at the record actually, and the Mexicans at Aztec. Have you seen that?
Aye, they haven't lost a game in like 52.
That's what I was gonna say. It was something. It was a record anyway. They've only lost a certain amount of games in like, I think it was 59 matches or something.
But
something like that.
I've seen it, but then the circumstances are different, you know what I mean?
It's
It's
a
highly competitive game. England are the better side going into it. Although
on paper.
Although Mexico have probably had like the inform on in this, because again it's at their home. They've scored a couple of goals. They haven't conceded much, but on paper England should be smashing them, to be honest. And I'll go into it before the game starts saying England win 2-0.
I'm gonna say 2-1 England. I could definitely see an England win there, but watched them against the Congo on was it Wednesday night. Madueke, shite, like
Rashford,
absolutely shite. Rashford wasn't as bad. Anthony Gordon, he came on it and he changed the game straight away.
100%.
But and Jed Spence as well. Like you see all over the socials, Tuchel screaming at Jed Spence, but he screams at him and he still and continues to pick him. Me personally, I don't think you can have a right hand side with Jed Spence and Madueke.
To be honest, I don't mind that Tuchel's getting down the throat to me, because Southgate was one of them that he was calm and composed all the time. Like, I like seeing a manager show a bit passion, getting like if he's not playing to the way
I think in the football it's very similar, mate.
It is similar
to how it was under Southgate.
But I think we're worse defensively under Tuchel.
Right.
But there are similarities, but I think defensively we're worse under Tuchel. But I don't mind the whole, in the hydration break, getting them told. I think that's the way to go. If they're not listening and not doing
them hydration breaks, what's your thoughts on them?
Need hydration break when it's pissing down the rain, like how?
In a fucking stadium with a roof on with the aircon, hydration break.
It's all for the money, innit?
Yeah, the way USA and Belgium, thoughts?
I'll be honest.
I tell you what, I watched the fucking, I didn't actually, I watched up to the 83rd minute, right? The Belgium and Senegal.
Aye, with Senegal.
I watched it up until, I'd say, an 82 or 83. And I went, fuck this, I'm off the kit. No shit, right? And I've woke up. And the fucking Senegal fans are going rads on Twitter. I'm going, what the fuck's going on, yeah? And I've checked, and the fucking threw that cunt away.
I tell you what, like,
fuck.
Belgium, I don't know what it is, but like back in the day, Belgium were like they had a good side. They were one of them teams where you would come up against them thinking, fucking hell, got a game on my hands, yeah. I tell you what.
A lot of that generation's getting older.
Aye,
De Bruyne, Courtois,
De Bruyne,
Lukaku.
De Bruyne. I'm glad he went off. He was terrible, mate. It was a poor game. Although they won, it was a poor game there.
They got lucky. Very fucking lucky.
I think they out me against USA, by the way.
Do you reckon?
USA beat them comfortably now.
Right. We're going to move on to Argentina and Egypt.
I don't think there's any discussion, to be honest. I think Argentina fly for it. I think Egypt probably done well to get to this point. You're
not smelling upset, like?
Nah. I think defensively they've got they've got very good players. Argentina, I don't really see Egypt making enough of a problem for them. And I think with Messi, Enzo, Martinez, I think they'll just they'll smash them.
It's a sick Argentinian team, that is. Last game is the Swiss and Colombia. Swiss look alright. They didn't look as good as they had in the group in the last game against who they play?
Canada, wasn't it? They played Canada in the last group, I think.
Well, I watched them early on in the group and I thought, you know what it is, like, and they look good, like, and then the last game they won, but I didn't think the performance was at the level of earlier in the tournament. But like I says to you, right, it's not about, like, in a car, I says to you, it's not about just going there and blitzing teams like 5, 6, 7-0. The team who wins is just and the team who's done enough.
Yeah.
And per game. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what it is? I'll put it like this. Years ago, I remember England playing Colombia. Penalties.
I remember.
Penalties. They won it, and it pushed the team to go further because of everything that happened going through penalties. And then when we played Congo the other day, I tell you what, at the end of the game, the fans singing, the players lined up, I think that spurs me to go further into the competition. That's why I think that, like I say, comfortably, the altitude might play a part, but I don't think it even comes into conversation when you're looking at the two teams. I think England breeze through it, to be honest. I hope they do as well, because it'll upset people who are coming against next, you know what I mean? I
think though, Josh, like I said to you earlier, a good team, a good system, and a good, like, set of lads and whatnot will find a way. Like, the top athletes in the world, whether it's in the football and the boxing or fuckness, running or whatever, the best will always find a way to win.
Yeah.
Like, this altitude and the change of the kickoff times, like, I think as a professional athlete, you just have to take it in your stride, innit?
Oh, 100%.
Would you agree?
100%.
You just have to take it in your stride and hopefully rise up and get the win, because that'll be fucking massive, that. And you knock the horse out like that, and then at the home ground as well. That would be fucking huge, yeah.
I watched the Canada game and to be honest, I thought over the 90 minutes, Canada were probably the better side, if I'm going to be honest. They're just, in the final third, they were just poor. But in terms of the full entire game, Canada played a good game. Morocco just, it was one of them, the better quality of chances near the end of the game, and it took the game away from Canada. So I can imagine there's a couple of games like that in the round of 16 where the better team might be struggling, and they might just find that clip. Do you know what I mean?
Ronaldo, what's your thoughts?
I think it's definitely the last World Cup for him and Messi.
You think so, like, especially for Ronaldo? He's 41 now, man.
I'm telling you, he looks. There was probably this season, maybe his last season, where I thought Ronaldo still looked competitive on the pitch, but then in this World Cup, like, I don't know what it is. You can just tell his age is shown through, which is.
To be honest, he's a veteran of the sport, isn't he?
Massively. I mean, for our entire childhood, it was always Ronaldo versus Messi, the full way through. We used to have mates who were more Ronaldo, we used to have mates who were Messi. We used to always constantly big up when we were talking about this.
And talking about that, I had one of my pals, listen, I'll not say his name on the podcast, but he's a fan of the podcast, you know who I mean, Josh?
I know who you mean.
He used to dress up as Cristiano Ronaldo and go to one of the nightclubs and she was with a red sheepskin jacket on. I said, Robbie, I said his name, I said, well, yeah, listen, I said his name now, I said, Robbie, what the fuck you doing, kid? Get that sheepskin off your back. Going forward, and for England, Madueke and Spence, I don't think that's a combination. I think he'll start Saka on the right, I think on the left he'll start Anthony Gordon.
I think Spence is poor, like, he's just, I mean, the last two games, people shouting at him, the give and go, like, I thought that Reece James had a poor game as well, before he got injured. But
is he fit? That's what I was going to say. Like, there's always a question mark over him.
I just
with his
didn't.
fitness.
This looking back in hindsight, why take people who are like injury prone, like who Rhys James, I would say for the last 4 years has probably played a handful of games and been injured for like 3-4 weeks, a couple of months sometimes. Came back 4 games injured.
Mermaz of a Declan Rice injury as well. Is he injured or?
Nah, but I think there's potential that Rice could play right back against Mexico. To be honest with you,
And who we started in the middle then?
I think
Anderson.
And I think Bellingham will drop further in, and I think
Put
Morgan
Rogers. Ooh.
and I think Gordon will start on the left. Saka, I don't know what's happening with Saka. I don't know if he's still carrying the injury off the season, but he definitely needs to be starting a couple of games, like, because I think in terms of him and all, he's been slightly put out on getting past his man a little bit.
But is that not just like the normal winger now? A winger like 20 years ago, you get the ball at the feet and you touch it and cross it. Like now, a winger is never actually trying to beat that man. They take it into the byline, like they'll take it in a couple of steps and a fake shot or a fake cross, obviously, and they play it back. Manueke is fucking criminal for that, I think.
I think it's all about pinning the team back in it into the box.
Elliot Anderson going to City as well. It's pretty much done.
What a signing, to be honest. I think if he carries on with the form that he's got, whether this season, like he did last season, then I think he's probably worth the money. I don't know.
It's fucking Raj at the minute, though, isn't it?
Wait, this is the thing. Now I expect every CDM who's half good to go for 100 mil.
Aye.
It's a bit like Gordon.
Alex Scott is going to be probably 60-70 mil than him.
What, he's a good young player now, to be honest.
Definitely. I'm surprised he wasn't in the team, actually, but then, like, and if you took him, you'd probably have to drop Rice, Henderson, someone like that. But I think his time's coming, though. Alex Scott.
Definitely, aye.
Well, I think I just about wraps it up, son.
Aye, I think it's been a good one to be back with.
Episode 2 of the Serious Foul Play podcast. We're just going to wrap it up. Brought to you by Zone 32 Productions. If you can share, subscribe, you comment, you share, subscribe, you comment, you share. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.
Stay tuned.